Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Let's move on. We're ready to head to the Temple of the Ancients, but before we do, we're going to a little side location first. We're going to take a little river back through here. And remember the island that we were next to when we first got the Tiny Bronco after we got it from Rocket Town and we rescued Sid, or recruited Sid? Well, we're going to go back to that island that's right over here. This is Wutai Island. And you see by this sign here, Wutai area. We're going to head up here because there's the only place we can visit up here. Let's head up here. Turn this little corner here. We get a little bit of a cutscene. It's Yuffie. Oh, maybe I should put her in a party, then maybe she'd be able to guide us. Again, when did she play something sneaky before? What? Hey, whoa, what the hell? Well, we know she's not the spy, because that's we figured out as Kate Sith already. Wait, what does she mean, this one? Okay, well, we're about to engage a couple of Sinner Souls. This shouldn't be too hard. Alright, we'll just go with a simple strategy. Just use our magic that's missing. Our magic commands are not here. Well, that's a problem. All we can do is attack, so let's do it. There's some kind of glitch happened between here and the beginning of the episode and when I got here that I forgot to maybe equip my materia or something, because nobody's got magic commands. Did I mess something up? Oh, so that's my problem. All my materia is gone. And so is Yuffie. You know, Eris, I really have a hard time seeing you as being mad. I just really do. She went north, huh? Alright, well, it is true. All our materia is gone. And when I say all our materia, I do mean all of it. Let's go to my materia list here. As you can see, I have none equipped. And if I go into my list, you can see it is bone dry. Now, you can actually come back to this point at later points in the game. When I say come here, you can actually ignore this area completely for quite a good long time of the game. And if you have a lot of materia when you get to this point, Yuffie won't be able to grab all of it. There's actually a little algorithm that the game goes through that takes a certain amount, it prioritizes certain materia and will only get certain ones if you have more than a certain number of materia. So if you come here, you know, I don't want to say near end game because she won't steal your materia near end game. But if you come here near a certain point, you know, like much later in the game where you're much more powerful and stuff, and you have a lot of materia, I mean like a lot, she will only take a certain amount of it, and you'll still have some left. Unfortunately, at this point, I still have no materia because she took it all, because I had less than whatever that maximum amount was. So we are without materia. Luckily, I still have attack items. Unfortunately, I used most of my attack items during that last round in the battle square, and I don't get those refunded to me after the battle, even though I lost. So before I started this episode, I went back to North Corel, and I bought 50... hang on, let me arrange my stuff. I went and bought 50 Molotovs, so I at least had some kind of magic-ish type items. I know I have this S-Mine down here, I got eye drop. Well, that's not good. You got loco weed for confusion, but all those items that I had that I picked up throughout the game that I was trying to keep, I used a large mass of them during that fight of that battle square because I really wanted to win it because I'd never gotten that far before. But normally all those items that I picked up to this point, I would have still had because I probably would have failed the battle square. But anyway, I went ahead and bought 50 Molotovs. That should hold me for this area. I don't really need a lot of magic for this. You can do a lot. The enemies have been scaled down to be able to fit your character's physical abilities, but it's no big deal. I went ahead and got Molotovs anyway, just for kind of a backup. And at this point, I would actually recommend for party members, I would actually recommend Vincent or Barrett. Probably Vincent because he's probably stronger at this point. Because Vincent has the sniper CR. Therefore, he has perfect accuracy weapon. This is another good reason to have that sniper CR. Is he's got perfect accuracy weapon, so he'll never miss. His attacks will always hit. So let's see. We have Sid is actually higher than Tifa. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what I've got because I'm okay with this because again, still trying to work up Tifa's limit breaks. But if you're not too worried about your limit breaks at this point, I would probably recommend Vincent and his sniper CR, and I would advise against using his limit breaks because again, that will take away his weapon and replace it with a berserk character, which wouldn't really help you very much at this point in the game because you need the attack power and attack accuracy. So I'm going to stick with this this setup, and we're going to go ahead and move on. We need to head north, as it said. Another reason why I went ahead and got the enemy skill from the Adamantium before I got to this point was because I knew I was going to lose my materia here. So go ahead and grab it at the beach where you land when you first get the tiny Bronco, and then you can move on ahead, and you'll lose your materia, of course, but at least you'll already have gotten Death Force and possibly that armor if you wanted to use it. So stealing that Adam and Bangle would not be a bad thing because again, at this point, materia is useless, so materia slots make no difference. Oh, we have a new enemy here. This guy's called a Bizarre Bug. But I think we've already dealt with the enemies in the back. I think those are Needle Kisses. We saw those back in the Corel, back in Corel, on the way to North Corel, on the train tracks. Actually, no, we're doing good. Let's go ahead and just use limit breaks here. Let's use Planet Protector. Actually, I'm going to save Planet Protector because that limit break is actually very useful later on this area. So, for now, apparently Eris is going to be rather useless. She's just going to be able to stand there because we really need, I really need her limit break. However, we do need to heal up, so high potion on her. And go ahead and start attacking. Cloud is limit. Oh damn, we lost the limit break after all. Alright, let's use Meteor Ray and get these enemies killed off. Damn. They can kill them off quickly because Tifa and Eris are both dead. Damn, you missed a couple of them. Lightning's not going to do any good because I'm immune to it. Let's use an antidote to cure ourselves of poison. And I'm dead. Okay, I'm back. I died earlier on the way here. Yeah, that's why I'm back at this point. Yeah. So, I'm going to fix that. Or, I fixed that off screen. What I did is went ahead and took time to take Eris through some areas with some... I took Eris to the beach of an area we haven't been to yet. We'll be going there soon. I don't want to spoil what it is. But I took her to the beach line there and had Cloud manipulate a rather strong enemy there and used that enemy to attack Eris over and over and over again to build up her limit bar to have her cast Planet Protector over and over again. The reason for that is I wanted her to learn her second level 3 limit break, which is Pulse of Life, and there it is right there. Fully restores all allies. So essentially it's like Healing Wind, only with a full HP restoration for all allies instead of just a little bit. Now, with that done, now that she's learned Pulse of Life, I want her to use the Great Gospel. I want her to learn her level 4 limit break. So we're going to go to Item. We go down here to Great Gospel. Layered limit skill, Great Gospel. Right on her. We already have all 6 of her natural limit breaks unlocked. Use Great Gospel. This should be okay. I have achieved unlocked Great Gospel. And now I can look at her limit abilities and see that she now has a level 4 limit. Great Gospel. I'm going to set it. And there we go. Check it. Fully restores all allies, makes them invincible one time. So essentially what it does is it combines basically both of your level 3 abilities, Pulse of Life and Planet Protector. It gives you the Peerless status for your entire team and heals them, fully restoring their entire health bar. This is important for this area. As you can see, we have no materia, so this will be very good for this point because we can use that Great Gospel to give ourselves invincibility for a little while as well as a full heal. And also in the process of trying to do that, Cloud also got his last natural limit break, which is Finishing Touch. And now we have all 6 of his, but we don't have his level 4 item unlocked yet, unfortunately. So let me save real quick, and I will continue on toward where we need to go. We need to catch up to Yuffie, so we'll continue that as soon as I get through saving, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back here where I last left, where actually Yuffie took away all of my materia, and now we are heading to Yuffie to actually catch up with Yuffie. Because I'm not worried about, but I'm going to make sure we take less damage, I'm going to put everybody in the back row. I know it's going to mean we're going to deal less damage as well, but as strong as we are, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'd rather take the penalty of dealing less damage than have to worry about dying because we take too much damage. So work our way around here. There's just another good idea why it would be smart to bring someone with long range like Barrett or Vincent, because then you could use their long-range weapons and not have to worry about a disadvantage or a penalty of being in the back row. Nothing much I can really explain here. I mean, we haven't seen these enemies before, but considering I can't really show you any other strategy except hold down the attack button, I'll just cut these battles out and meet you guys when we get to where Yuffie has actually taken our materia. So I'll meet you after this battle. Alright, I'm back, and I've decided to go ahead and, after that battle, go ahead and shift in Barrett. I decided between Barrett and Vincent. I chose Barrett over Vincent because Vincent actually, his limit breaks, I have those, the Berserker limit breaks, and I'd rather have limit breaks that I can control. So I'd rather, even though Barrett has less attack power than Vincent, I went ahead and chose Barrett because at least I can control his limit breaks as far as not going Berserk when he uses them. So we go ahead and use a tip real quick to get everybody up here, and we're going to continue toward where Yuffie is. So we're going to take a left here through these mountains, go up here, we're going to cross this bridge up here, down this hill, and we're going to head toward those mountains that are over on the right hand side of the screen. Alright. We need to head toward these little huts right here. This is our destination. Let's enter these huts. We found Yuffie. There she is. Now where are we? Well, there's only one way we can know. If you pull up our menu, you'll see we're in the town of Wutai. This is Yuffie's hometown. You probably could have figured that out by the fact that she came here after she stole our materia. So now we have to find her. Where's the first place we look? Well, if we head this way. Let's see if I remember how this works. It's been a while since I've done this. I believe we can start by checking in here. Let's see. Here's the Turtles Paradise flyers. There's 6 in all, so we know of 5. We need to find one more. The last one is here in Wutai, and I'll show you where it is when I get to it. For now, let's just go inside the Turtles Paradise. And look who's here. We took a crashed plane and landed on a beach. Alright, looks like we're going to take on all three Turks this time. Or not. Damn. Rude. Okay. Alright, that's all we can do here for the moment. Obviously, if he's not there. Let's go over here. We know she went in this general direction. Let's see. What is this place? I'm trying to remember what this is. Okay, yeah, this is the shop. Let's try to talk to the shop. There's an item over there. We can buy some items. We can get a chakra feather for 10,000 gil. You see what it does. It boosts the dexterity stat by 10. So not really a bad thing if you want to. Again, not really an accessory I'm worried about. If I pick one up, I will equip it. Otherwise, I don't really care about buying, especially considering it costs 10,000. But there are these things here, these fire veils and swift bolts. As you can see, they cast the third tier magic of fire and lightning, respectively. And since I'm out of those, and I would like to have some magic on me, I'm going to buy some. Normally I wouldn't, but because I don't have any materia, I'd kind of like to have some. Probably don't need this many, but it'll work for now. Alright, still got plenty of tents, tranquilizers. I need some more hypers, so I'll buy them while I'm here. Don't need to buy ethers. Ethers are too expensive to buy because you can pick up plenty of them on the battlefield. But I'd really rather not spend 1,500 on ether, because I mean, they only give you 100 MP, and that's really not that much of a boost. Plenty of Phoenix Downs, plenty of high potions, okay. So, you don't have to buy the Fire Veils and Swift Bolts, because your attacks will do enough damage by themselves. You don't have to have these, but I'd like to, just because, for one thing, they're Tier 3 magic, and they cast it on all opponents, so it saves a little time from having to attack all the enemies. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's see what's in this chest. If I get Cloud to face the chest. Thank you. Oh, we got MP absorb materia. So at least we got some kind of materia that we can... A little bitch! Alright, well, she ran outside. And from here, she goes this way. We don't see this, but this is where she goes. And for those of you who are trying to find her, then she went this way. And this bugged the absolute hell out of me. The first time I played this, not the first time I played this game, when I first played this game, I didn't even recruit Vincent or Yuffie, because I didn't know they were even an option. I didn't even know about Vincent, and I came across Yuffie once as an enemy, defeated her, and then I didn't get the conversations right, because I didn't even know what was going on. She just ran away and disappeared, and I never encountered her again. But when I came here to Wutai the first time, after I actually did manage to get Yuffie and I came to Wutai, I could not find her. I spent 2 hours roaming this place because I did not know where to look. Well, here's where to look. Go into this house over in the lower right-hand corner. You get this no more weirdos. It means you found the right place. The one from a while ago. Okay? You found the right place, so if you come over here to this little folded thing here and go behind it and interact with it, there she is. Busted. But she's fast. So I got to chase her out the door. Now, that I didn't know, because I went in that house several times, and I did not realize that little folded thing here was folded out. That was where she was hiding. Even when I walked in, they said, "Oh, no more weirdos." It didn't occur to me to actually go over here and talk to this little folded thing. So, if you're lost, that's where she is. Now, she runs back over this way, and where she's hiding now is painfully obvious. See the shaking pot? Here's what you do. Walk over to the pot, interact with the pot, and your allies will block the bridges. One will go to one bridge, one will go to the other. Cloud will walk up to the pot. You press OK once, press OK twice, and out pops the Yuffie. The so mad Eris cuts her off, and the gun-arm guy cuts her off, and she's trapped. Good. That's easily solved. Now we'll follow her back to her house, or wherever she's holding her materia, which is in her house. But oh great, Shinra soldiers. What do these guys want? Well, they're not following us. They're heading into the Turtles' Paradise. He is here on vacation. Sephiroth is here. Sephiroth is here on vacation. Why would Sephiroth be taking a vacation? That is an awesome quote. That needs to be quoted and put somewhere. Those who sacrifice themselves for their job aren't pros, just fools. Reno, the Turks, 1997. One of the best quotes ever. Oh, Master of the Ellipses is back. And once again... Alright, well, they're going off after Sephiroth, I suppose. They said he, and didn't specify who he was. But at least we have with the materia. Right, we're controlling Cloud here. Obviously, we want to follow little Miss Materia Thief. Talk to her. Interesting sub story, but we still want our materia. Damn, Cloud, that was harsh. A switch on the left, huh? Should we trust her or should we not? Let's see. She said pull the left switch. Obviously you have to pick one of these two here. You'll walk up to it and you press the OK button. And you'll choose one of the two switches. There it goes. Flip the left lever or flip the right lever. Do we trust her or do we not? Find out in the next episode of Final Fantasy VII. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the links at the end of this video for more of my videos. And thanks so much for watching. I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and I'll see you later.